Year-old man is dead following a car accident in Rock County, Minnesota. It happened Thursday night just before 11. A pickup and a car colliding on Highway 23 near 101st Street. That's northeast of Valley Springs. We're told the driver of the pickup died at the scene. That victim identified as Grant Crawford. The 21-year-old driver of the car had alcohol in their system at the time of the crash. They were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.